Hello my dear people, and welcome to my channel. So I'm Sandra if you're new here. If you're not, still hello. First of all, I want to say thank you for my 31 subscribers. I am very pleased and surprised. I didn't expect it at all, so thank you very much. In this video, I thought I will wrap up the whole month on 5 milligrams of Mounjaro. So let's get straight into it. Being on 2.5, I was losing a substantial amount of weight and everything was completely fine. If it were up to me, I probably wouldn't have moved to 5 milligrams. However, I am seeing a pharmacist about this. Since I started, I went to pharmacy and kind of I have monthly appointments where we can talk about things, track the progress and increase or increase if needed. And the pharmacy that I went with cannot let you stay on non-therapeutic doses for more than a month, which is 2.5 milligrams, 7.5 milligrams, or 12.5 milligrams. So they put you on 2.5 for a month, and if you cannot cope with the side effects, they will then advise you to come off it. Or the other thing that they can do is then after 4 weeks on 2.5, a starter dose, move you up to 5 milligrams, which is the therapeutic dose, which you can stay on as long as you want. So if we're up to me, I probably would have stayed on 2.5 a little longer because I saw a difference. Appetite suppression was there was no food noise. I continuously for 4 weeks was losing weight, and I was just, everything was okay. However, I had to move up to 5, which is all this video is all about. So I was very worried moving up to 5, and I think it is down to me being very nosy and keep following other people's sort of experiences. I had a group on Facebook which has quite a lot of members, and constantly in there was a post about going to 5 and cannot take this anymore. I'm struggling with this, I'm struggling with that, it's too much for me, I have to quit. So I think it's gone in my head, so I was more anxious going up to 5. Now, the day that I took it, I obviously gone in my head a little bit, and I was like, oh, something's gonna happen, and apart from a bit of dizziness, nothing really happened. So I'm here to tell you that it could happen, of course, for everybody it's different. It could have difficult constipation, it could have a lot of things, right? But you don't have to as well, because for me everything was all right. But like I said, because I went to 5 quite quickly, and a lot of people just stay on 2.5 for, some people just stay 2.5 through all the journey, but because I couldn't, I moved to 5 quite quickly. And at some point, I think in probably week 2, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Dear me. I had no need for food anymore. There was no appetite whatsoever. The thinking about the food was making me nauseous. Hence why I think I ended up in the hospital, because I was just dizzy and feeling faint. But that was due to me not eating. Okay, so stay till the end, and I put 3 tips. So yeah, I should have ate still, but I didn't. because I was worried at first that I'm not gonna be like others. Everybody else is, eating so little. I'm probably gonna need to count calories because I'm just gonna be eating so much. And it didn't happen because I was just forgetting to eat, not wanting to eat. I kind of forgot that I actually need to eat. But there was only one incident. Everything turns out to be fine. Doctors were just saying that you need to make sure that you eat and take some supplements. I struggled with eating, whether it's addiction to food or eating disorders. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, I was basically never having a stop button. There was never, what they call it, a society, society, satiety. You know what I mean? I was just never filled. Like I'm never like, yes, I am now full and I cannot have anything else. It was like, I'll eat my dinner, I'll eat my husband's leftovers, my kids' leftovers, and after 5 minutes I'll go look for some crisps and chocolate. So it was just never a stop button. Mounjaro actually gave me the stop button, gave me the control over the food instead of the food controlling me, which is on its own just been worth it, really. Life has changed. Obviously, me having polycystic ovarian syndrome, I could go a year without a period, and on 2 months on Mounjaro, I've actually had 2 periods, which is bizarre. I don't know how this works, but I assume it's something to do with insulin resistance. I also want to mention that my skin, all throughout the years that I lived on this earth, has been very clear, and I've always been complimented about how clear your skin is and wow, you've got no spots. I've not had any like spots or acne in teenage years or ever really, but I've noticed since being on Mounjaro, I started to have some breakouts. So I have some on my forehead and some random spots here and there. So I assume it's something to do with the hormones. I think my body is still getting used to everything because prior to taking Mounjaro, I had an incredible hormone imbalance. Like I said, there's no periods. There is nothing. There's just like no periods, no spots or anything. No mood swing, eating. It's just a mess. So I think I'm slowly getting on track. Interested to see if I do get my period quite shortly as well. Which will be a massive thing, because it would just show me that it's actually regulating my cycle as well. All the doctor said, they would always put you on the pill or say you need to lose weight. I've been very thin and I still didn't have periods, definitely. So in terms of food, I talked to you about I am feeling better now. I noticed little bits of ups and downs throughout the week. I take the jab on Monday night and I can see that first 3 or 4 days I'm not hungry, and then it starts to increase. I started with very, very low energy. I've had some really difficult weeks. I think it was week 2. I was struggling. I was relying on energy drinks. Maybe that's why I ended up in hospital anyway. I think there is a video, it could be week 7, where I tell you the story about the hospital if you're interested in it. So the energy was also quite low, and then it gradually started coming up, whereas this week, week 8, which the video is also up, I have so much energy. I feel good. I feel myself. I feel like my body's got used to 5 milligrams and now we're just going for a ride. So I will tell you now how much I've lost, and then I will give you a few tips before I sign off for today's video. In total, in the second month, I have lost 4.8 kilograms, which is 10.7 pounds. That's 4 weeks. I also lost 0.8 centimeters or 0.3 inches off my waist. My BMI gone down by 1 this month, which all together takes me from 36.6 when I started to 32.5 right now, which is massive, right? I have dropped from size 20, a comfortable 16, so that's 2 dress sizes down in 2 months. I went from 18 to 16 this month. Like every month, I can put the same jeans on and see if it looks different or the same, or is there any change or anything, because I find that you see such lovely like losses, and ladies lose so much, ladies and gentlemen lose so much weight, but you don't tend to see where it's like it's already done, and there is not much footage or photos or anything. And I really want to track it. I really want to see the difference. I really want to put one and one together to really see, tell my brain this is happening, you know, the things are changing. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. It might be weird, but you know, let's just do it that way. Right, so these are the jeans. So like I said, this is given in here on the thigh as well as this bit. That's a little bit more struggle. Right, so this is how it looks now. And hopefully we'll see it fitting tighter and tighter. Well, you know what I mean. Right, so having all that said and shown, so tip number 1, you got to continue eating because you might just end up like me, just forgetting and not, you know, just kind of falling into that and following that I'm not hungry feelings. Okay, so that's a tip number 1. Tip number 2 is drink lots of water. Now, I always drank, not always, since starting Mounjaro, I got myself together and you know, started drinking plenty of water. I drink about 3 liters and more, but it is advised to have 35 mils for every kilogram of your weight. So to give you an example, I am now 99.2 kilograms. I need to times that by 35 and it gives me 3.4 liters of water. Do that, but don't jump to 3 liters straight away. Yeah, so just add 500 mils a day and then just track it and then gradually increase electrolytes. So what I did first, good couple of weeks, maybe once, and I still do that sometimes actually. In the morning, I just have a warm glass of water and I add some salt in it, Celtic sea salt, and squeeze some fresh lemon juice in it. That is like a natural electrolyte, because some of the electrolyte drinks that I've bought in the past, they were just not great at all. Exercise. So now again, exercise might look different to everybody. I do strength training. I love it. I do it 3 or more times a week, but you don't have to. You can just add 5 minutes of walk to your day. That's all. Or instead of driving somewhere, if you can walk, or add a little bit of exercise, a little bit more. I think that's the goal. A little bit more than before, but choose also what's fun for you. Is it hiking? Is it swimming? Is it going to the gym and lifting weights like it is for me? Or is it cardio? My husband always says, oh, you need to run and it's good for you. And I said, yes, but I do not like it. So I lift weights. What I will continue in 5 mils until I will stop seeing a difference, until, you know, things will change. But for now, I definitely will stop at 5 milligrams and I won't be going up. I will see you in the next monthly video, but check out the weekly videos that I put on as well. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you've got some tips or found something that's inspirational or enjoyed having a chat. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to join me on my journey. Like and comment. Please comment. I'm so interested in your journey with PCOS or with Mounjaro or weight loss, or just let me know how you're doing. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.